Things won't always be what you want. You can't control what's around you. I thought I could have been more than this, but turns out I have more work to do. As luck would have it, I have some time on my hands, and I truly envy what's in store for you. I can take a little time off from life's demands. I've got one last night lie to sell to you. It's okay not to be okay, and I'm okay with that, I suppose. I've been un-okay for far too long, and I'm sure it shows. I know it shows. Maybe I can dig myself out, figure out just what I need to do. This might take a while, don't wait up, keep the light on, I'll try not to wake you. Never quite sure just what we were, but boy, we were something, weren't we? Was never quite sure it was supposed to go, but I always knew where I wanted to be. I heard it's okay not to be okay, and I'm okay with that, I suppose. I've been un-okay for far too long, and I'm sure it shows. I know it shows. Maybe I can take myself out, figure out just what I need to do. But this might take a while, don't wait up, keep a light on, I'll try not to wake you.
Delco After Dark live music series. Live on. Hey, there we are, driving by the Wawa corporate offices over at Red Roof. Hey, and there's some more Wawa. Hey, going through, heading to town to... Oh, Jesus. Hey, Frank's on the show as we head by the Sterling Pig, one of the places. And hey, that's where the coffee club used to be. Ah, the memories. You know what? Hey, there's me. Hey, I'm on the show too. This is like the State Street montage. This is like the heart of Delaware County. At least we didn't get hit by the trolley or nothing because, there's the trolley. Delco After Dark opening montage. Hey, stop by the Media Theater because, hey, and then you got to go by John's, O'Connell's over in Springfield. But we just sort of parked at the 2312 because we did, hey, Pinocchio's. Got to stop by Wawa and eat off the trash can because that's what you do. Delco After Dark. Come on, join us for a little bit. Singer-songwriter series right here on Twitch and Facebook right now.
Is it dark? And are you in Delco? Because if so, have we got a show tailor-made for that exact circumstance right here for you and yours from us and us. It's Delco After Dark. Go figure. That show, that event, that Friday night tradition that you do, not really sure why, but you keep doing it and watching beyond all reason, apparently, to these guys and whomever they are able to drag on kicking and sometimes screaming. I mean, the screaming usually ends long before showtime, but is it dark? And are you in Delco? Is it dark? And are you in Delco? Because if so, have we got a show tailor-made for that exact circumstance right here for you and yours from us and us. It's Delco After Dark. Go figure. That show, that event, that Friday night tradition that you do, not really sure why, but you keep doing it and watching beyond all reason, apparently, to these guys and whomever they are able to drag on kicking and sometimes screaming. I mean, the screaming usually ends long before showtime, but you never know what's going to happen. Seriously, you never do, which gives it that surprise, kind of feel to it, like, ooh, what's going to happen? Hey. So let's see what surprises happen tonight on Delco After Dark.
Well, as you can probably tell, it's not after dark, unless you're watching this from, somewhere on the other side of the planet. Is the planet round? We're going to discuss that as well. However, this is just a little preview for tonight's show, which I still have to find a guest for. But this is Delco After Dark. We've been broadcasting for 4 years on other places, but we just got okay to transmit here. So we're just playing around with stuff. When I say we, I mean me. Kind of like, ELO is, Jeff Lynne, or I'm trying to think of another band, Foo Fighters. That was all Dave Grohl, I think, like that whole first album. Collective Soul was Collective Soul guy. I forget his name. Let me get out of edit mode. There we go. What's my broadcast level? That looks pretty cool. I realize this is a tiny little letterbox because it's it's not at the moment. This is just going to TikTok, but it also goes to, YouTube? The uses, the tubeses, and the book of the faces and the Twitchers. So, but every day I get up and practice. Well, most days I get up and practice this Alan Parsons Project Medley that I've been working on for 4 years. I mean, not every day. So I just do that, just sort of as like, some people have a cup of coffee. Oh, where's my coffee? My friend's mug. The mug is very white. So's friends. So like kind of my morning coffee, I go over this. Alan Parsons Project Medley, and it spans their entire career, not including the stuff he made after Eric Woolfson's and him broke up. Eric Woolfson's was the singer, was the main songwriter. He wrote "Eye in the Sky" and "Time" and all the other big ones. He might have written everything. And I've been unsuccessfully ripping off his sound for years. So I thought it was only right to do a medley of all their stuff, going through every single album in, in chronologic order. So I start with their very first album. I should get like a graphic that like shows the album that I'm, riffing from, until their last album. They produced albums from, I think, 73 until 86. So I do all that shit, and then, hey, kitty cat. And then I end it and go, yay. But Delco After Dark itself is a Delco is short for Delaware County in Pennsylvania. We are one of the districts that decides everything, apparently. I don't know. I guess like some sense of self-importance. And I drag people on, dozens and dozens and dozens over the years. And we drink strange sodas, and we play games. And we have one game called What's in the Box, where I give them a box, and they open it. And I don't know what's in it, and they don't know what's in it, and you don't know what's in it. And then we drink strange sodas, where I show the soda to the crowd, and they know what the soda is, but we do not. So it is. It could be anything. We had enchilada soda one night. We've had turkey. We've had like Thanksgiving dinner soda. We've had peanut butter and jelly, or dinosaur. What's called dinosaur poop dinosaur poop was just chocolate soda. But there have been ones that have been. There was one that tasted like polymer. I forget what it was, but it was legitimately horrible. So you never know what's going to show up on on this. I mean, we used to have tons and tons of you can see the bump on my head. I'm getting old. I bent down and got and hit my head on a table like an old man, because I'm an old man. And we have like artist breaks, and we would have like all these crazy, like sports ball or top five. Here's top five. Top five. Like what are your top 5 favorite sci-fi movies? Watch this. Top 5. Top 5. Stuff like that, and we would hit up the viewers or the guests with like that, and we'd ask some random top 5 question. What are the top 5 buildings you like to walk out of in Philadelphia? This is mostly Philadelphia based. If you couldn't tell by my Delco accent, God help any remote service that I was like, like speech to text with me is horrible. In fact, I should have this do speech to text while I do this, because it cannot figure out what the hell I'm saying whatsoever. Yeah, we have little ad breaks. We can like stay tuned. We got stuff like that, and not that this will work, but so this is a single camera shot. Those are the other camera shots. We do that out on the porch. We don't have the room here in the den, to do our thing. So that's it. Sports ball, top 5. Little open mic thing when people stop by. I wonder if that works. Let's see. I don't think it's going to work. Nope, I'd have to rewire this camera to work on that one, which I certainly could do. You know what? Why don't I do that? Why don't I do that before I start playing a little bit? Where am I? There it is. So I'm going to say it's this one. Is that it? Okay, I don't want that one. I don't like that one. Not a fan. Not a fan. boop, bye-bye. So it's you. You are the camera that I'm looking for. There you go. That, really? Maybe it was that. Fine. Fine. Uh-oh. 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 I seem to have locked up my... See, this is what happens when you try and edit stuff on the fly. Now I have to find exactly where my camera is. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look what it did. Ah, pain in my butt. So that's better. That's better. Let me get rid of that one so I don't mess up and go to that one again. You're like, what am I watching? Why am I even... I didn't even stop by. I thought he was playing some music. Yep. Okay. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. I was going to try and set up the open mic to do that. Grumble. Maybe I'll just copy it. Sometimes just cut and paste. You know, the dude. I was listening once to the guy who invented the cut and paste, and he was like, he was on NPR, and they were like, what did he was there at the beginning of all the, you know, everything. You know, he was like helping invent, like, I don't know if it was with the GUI or whatever they call that nonsense, but they're like, hey, what would we know you for? And he's like, well, let me think. You know, cut and paste. That was me. And I was like, holy cow, that is. I mean, because you got to figure, how much do you use that, like, every day? I mean, like a lot. You know, so that's artist open, artist close. Fix that in the same spot, maybe. Okay. All right, so we'll see if that works. We'll go back to that. Sorry, just playing around. Yeah. Tonight on Dad, Strange Sodas, What's in the Box, Top 5, and other various accoutrements that we will go over. In the meantime, I'm going to practice my Alan Parsons Project, like I do nearly every day. Maybe I'll get it right someday. I'm waiting for my new headphones to come in, because now the ones I wear now are mixer headphones, so they're AKG 240s, I think, and they look like I'm landing the shuttle. Landing the shuttle. Here, I'll show you. It's like you are go for liftoff. Lock all the doors. Oh, I didn't realize I had my verb on. I do enjoy verb. This is an Epiphone Gibson knockoff. I forget the model, but we used it. We used it for $1 Million Dollar Quartet. And this is the one that Elvis played, obviously. Man, I was watching some guys on here earlier today shredding the shit out of their guitars. They were just like, I can't even do it.
I'm not a solo guy. I am the singer-songwriter guy, which is perfectly respectable. I've spent my whole life going, well, the real guys, they're doing all the lead work and the shred, and that's only for 8 bars, dude. Listen, is it because I'm jealous? 100%. 100%. I wish I could do it. Maybe if I took a couple of years off, I could learn how to do that. I'm lazy. That's why I play in like 3 keys. Maybe 4. Maybe G minor. I don't know. Mostly A minor. All right. So let us begin. Let us begin with this. I'm going to get rid of this top shirt before this is through. I guarantee it. It's going to be like 1,000 degrees. All right. So in Alan Parsons' catalog, their first album was Tales of... I'm going to give a little dissertation about Alan Parsons Project while I do this. And I will do this probably tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. Hey, there's a commercial. That should just be a screensaver. Oh, my goodness. Screensaver. Screensaver. That's better. Kind of trippy. My old screensaver didn't used to go to commercials. Although it didn't look like that. So Alan Parsons' first album was Tales of Mystery and Imagination by Edgar Allan Poe. Yes, that's the name of the album. The whole album was Tales of Mystery and Imagination by Edgar Allan Poe. I'm going to put a little bit more vocal on, because the last time I did this and I played it back, I was just like, the vocal was not loud enough, and there was nobody telling me, by the way, the vocal's not loud enough. So, although like I said, this is mostly for practice anyway. So, all of the songs on the album are, Edgar Allan Poe songs. So, wow, a little bit of my voice is coming through the guitar pickup. That's really kind of interesting. That's really kind of interesting. Maybe a little less gain on that. So this one, among other songs, it's got The Fall of the House of Usher, which is a multi-piece instrumental, orchestrated, piece, and Torn in Paradise, Telltale Heart, some stuff like that. But the 3 that I do from it are these. Badly still badly. Like I said, this has been my not my magnum opus, kind of like my aluminum opus. So these are the ones from Tales of Mystery and Imagination. Clock struck midnight, and through my sleeping, I heard a tapping at my door. I looked at nothing, lay in the darkness. Now I turned inside once more. To my amazement, stood a raven, a shadow hung upon my door. Through the silence, spoke the one word that I shall hear forevermore. Nevermore, nevermore. Thus quoth the raven, 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 nevermore. And then it goes to the Cask of Amontillado. Amontillado? I can't never pronounce it. By the last breath of the fall winds. Dude, I want more verb. That's my problem, though. I always put too much verb on my voice. By the last breath of the fall winds that blow. F. By the last breath of the fall winds that blow. I'll have revenge upon Fortunato. Smile in his face, I'll say, come, let us go.
I've a cask of Amontillado. You who are rich and whose troubles are few may come around to see my point of view. What price the crown of a king on his throne when you're chained in the dark all alone? Which leads to, also ends on the same chord. Just what you need to make you feel better, just what you need to make you feel. The far end of your tether, your thoughts won't fit together, so you sleep light or whatever. Your thoughts go on forever, then your mind changed like the weather. You're in need of Dr. Tot and Professor Feather. Find the end of a rainbow, fly wherever the winds blow, laugh at night like a sideshow. Just what you need to make you feel better. Don't stop bringing the girls round, don't stop having a showdown, keep on having the jug round. All that you need is wine and good company. That, of course, is the stuff from Tales of Mystery Imagination, their next album, and they go, what is it? Themes. They have themes to their albums. So the next one is iRobot. It seemed like they were going to go books. You know, you're going to do Tales of Mystery Imagination, and then iRobot by Isaac Asimov, which is actually a whole bunch of little short stories. iRobot's kind of cool. It's not one, and it's also not the movie. The movie is not. I'm not taking the verb off. Maybe a teeny bit less. The two, I've got three. I've got three from, what do you call it? From iRobot. If I had a mind to, I wouldn't want to think like you. And if I had time to, I wouldn't want to talk to you. Oh, I don't care what you do. I wouldn't want to be like you. When I break down middle and lose my thread, no one can understand the words that I say. When I break down just a little and lose my head, nothing I try to do can't work the same way. In a matter, finger picked. In a matter of a moment lost at the end of time, the evening of another day and the end of mine. And those are the ones from iRobot. Their next one up was Pyramid, which was all pyramid-y, Egypt-y stuff, which if you look at the lower right-hand corner, that's my next album coming out. I have a little homage to them, which actually shows up later in their album catalog. And they've got a bunch of songs on that. And this is one of the only songs that I know in my life that I love the verse. Not a fan of the chorus, but the verse is like a... And easily fall from grace, and another would take my place. A chance to behold your face. Days of my life are but grains of sand as they fall from your open hand. The fall of the wind's command. And then after that is, I always forget about this album. This is my daughter's favorite album. This is Eve, which was all, I think, dealing with, I forget what it all deals with. I guess female stuff, Eve. And there's a couple cool tunes on this. There's Don't Let It End? No, I can't remember. There's one that's like, If I Could Change Your Mind. But they only sing the chorus once. I love the chorus. It's like, if I could only change your mind or something. And it's really pretty, but they only sing it once in the song, so it kind of drives me crazy. But but kind of the poppy one from it was, she was only a game, she was mine for the asking, and I figured the whole thing out. She told me her name, it was more than a feeling, there wasn't any doubt. To tell so good it was too hard to break it, too much for me to explain. But in a matter of time, I'm gonna be myself again. You've been winding me up too long. It's over my head, is day or night. This woman you wait so strong, and you caught me by surprise. Oh, cut me down to size. Oh, dirty size. Oh, thoughts through my disguise. And then that brings us to Tale of Turn of a Friendly Card, which is my favorite album. I don't want to live here no more. I don't want to stay. Ain't gonna spend the rest of my life quietly wasting away. Games people play, you take it or you leave it. Think what they say. On a bright, if I promised you the moon and the stars, would you believe it? Games people play in the middle of the night. Time, flowing like a river. I think I have to drop this down, it's so high. Time, beckoning me. Who knows when we shall meet again? If ever. That was a big hit for those guys. And then side two. Side two is all one song. It's very progressive, very Floydy or Genesis-y. Or Marillion-y for the 9 people that know that. There are unsmiling faces and bright plastic chains and a wheel in perpetual motion. And they follow the races that play out the games with no show of an outward emotion. And they think it will make their lives easier. For God knows up till now it's been hard. But the game never ends when your whole world depends on a turn of a friendly card. Snake eyes, 7-Eleven, don't let me down, boys. Snake eyes, 7-Eleven, don't let me down tonight. Oh, don't let me down tonight. Give me 1 minute more. Give me just 1 minute more. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Give me 1 minute more. be alright. It's gonna be alright. Alright. Alright.
Still the same song. This is all still the same song. You know, I'm going to play this one in the proper key. Whenever I do this medley, I never play this one in the right key. I always play it down 3 steps, but I really love it. And I love it in its proper key.
Nothing's good, the news is bad. The heat goes on and it drives you mad. Scornful thoughts that fly away. You should turn away, 'cause there's nothing left to say. Gave the best you had to give. You only had one life to live. You fought so hard you were a slave. After all you gave, there was nothing left to say. You've got nothing left to lose. You've got nothing left to lose. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. No more lingering doubt remains. Nothing sacred or profane. Everything to gain, 'cause you've nothing left.
It's the right key for that. I love it in its right key.
Don't think.
And next album, Eye in the Sky. This was their biggest hit. Got to number 2 on the American charts. I don't know what it did in England, but I'm assuming at least as high, because it was huge. Everyone knows this song. It's also crazy low and crazy high.
Don't think sorry's easily said. Don't try turning tables instead. You've taken lots of chances before, but I ain't gonna give any more. Don't ask me, that's how it goes. Part of me knows what you're thinking. I am the high in the sky, looking at you. I can read your mind. I am the maker of rules, dealing with fools. I can cheat you blind, and I don't have to see anymore to know that.
Such a weird F to F minor. So cool.
I can read your mind. I can read your mind.
Saddest song ever.
As far as my eyes can see, there are shadows approaching me, and to those I leave behind, I wanted you to know I've always shared my deepest thoughts. You follow where I go. I'm old and wise. Bitter words mean little to me, like autumn winds will blow right through me. And someday, in the mist of time, when they ask me if I knew you, I'd smile and say you were a friend of mine, and the sadness would be lifted from my eyes. Oh, when I'm old and wise. Even the longest night won't last forever. Too many hopes and dreams won't see the light. and all of the plans I make won't come together. It's something in the air. Maybe for the only time in my life, something in the air, turning me around and guiding me right. And it's a time. Commercial? I'm gonna need a new background. If it keeps doing that, I'm just gonna throw something in the thumb drive. Where was I? So this one's actually off the next album. I jumped to an album without saying anything. This is from Ammonia Avenue. And it's a prime time, maybe the stars were right. I heard a premonition, it's gonna be my turn tonight. Gonna be my turn tonight. Gonna be my turn tonight. And then it goes to, I don't know if this is their most famous one, but it's a pretty famous one. If you believe in the power of magic, I can change your mind. And if you need to believe in someone, turn and look behind. When we weren't living in a dream world, clouds got in the way. We give it up in a moment of sadness and threw it all away. Don't answer me, don't like the silence, don't let me in. Don't answer me, stay on your island, don't let me in. Run away and hide from everyone. Can you fix the things we've said and done? And now Vulture Culture, which is my favorite album. I think I already said the Turn of a Friendly Card, but the Vulture Culture is actually my favorite album. Let's talk about me for a minute. Well, how do you think I feel about what's going on? Let's talk about me for a minute. Well, how do you think I feel about what's been going on? Let's talk about dreams. I never learned to read the signs. Let's talk about what it all means. If you are a friend of mine, talk about me for a minute. I'm the one who's losing. Talk about me for a minute. I'm the one who's always losing out. The traveler is always leaving town is my favorite song. He never has the time to turn around. And if the road he's taking isn't leading anywhere, he seems to be completely unaware. Days are numbers, watch the stars. We can only see so far. Someday we'll know where you are. Remember, days are numbers, watch the stars. We can only see so far. Someday you'll know where you are. It's probably the meanest Alan Parsons song, but it's sung so pretty. Oh, what a price we pay, the things we say. The closer I get to you, the further we move away. Oh, all the lies we tell, the games we play. And the longer I think it over, the harder it is to stay. Sooner or later, I'll be free to leave the past behind. Sooner or later, you're gonna be the last thing on my mind. Little by little, I'm finding out the truth behind your eyes. Maybe if I don't show, I thought you might like to know. You're gonna be the last thing on my mind. I'll tell you what, man.
I back in the 80s when you used to make mixtapes, I actually put that on a mixtape to a friend, which in retrospect was pretty fucking cruel. she was like, what the fuck is that one song? The rest of them are pretty cool, but what the hell's that one? I was like, well, you know, you're not nice to me. And here's the weird one that's tough to play. See, it's too high here, it's too low. Diamond. Let's see, I got it. I really have, this is the one I really need to work on. Maybe if I capo it. Diamond eyes that turn me, burn me to stone. Still too low. Crystal eyes fuse me, clear monochrome. See, that's not any of it all. Turn me to stone, do anything you want with me. Turn me to stone, do anything you want. Stereo out of me, we can make it together. Do anything you want with me, do anything you want. I really need to, that's the one I really need to tweak. Well, that one used to be, do I even have it here? Is it at the bottom? At the bottom, or did I delete it? No. That one's, and here's the last one. This is from Gaudi. This is their last studio album. There's a hidden album after that called Freudania, but this is the last one that they officially put out. How are they? Is it keeping up with that? That's kind of weird. I didn't think that Streamlabs did that. It's kind of weird. But here's the last one. I know the truth, but I can't say it. I have to hold my head and look the other way. I'm not afraid, and I won't lie. As long as I do no wrong, I won't need to testify. And I see the world, and I'm looking from a higher place. Way above it all, standing on higher ground. I breathe the air while they're running in a rat race. Way above it all, standing on higher ground. I feel the blow, but I don't speak. I'll have to close my eyes, pretending I'm asleep. I see the tears, but I won't cry. As long as I do no wrong, I won't need an alibi. I see the world, and I'm looking from a high place. Way above it all, standing on higher ground. I breathe the air while they're running in a rat race. Way above it all, standing on higher ground. Way above it all, way above it all. Brave new world, standing on higher ground. Way above it all, way above it all. Brave new world, standing on higher ground. I see the world, I see the world. There's the key. And I'm looking from a higher place.
way above it all, standing on higher ground. I breathe the air while they're running in a rat race, way above it all, standing on higher ground. There you go. There are, I think, 20 something, 20 odd Alan Parsons songs in that medley. So there you go. That's my daily practice, and I still need lots more. But, you know. Anyway, that's about it for the practice today. It's one of those things I don't think I'm ever going to get. I think I'm going to practice it and practice it and practice it. And I'm never going to get that shit right. There's so many of them. And I'm never going to be happy with it. I'm just going to have to just do it one day, be done with it, and be like, bleh. That's what I don't know why I'm facing this way. It's just what it is. So that's the Daily Alan Parsons Project practice. APPP. Alan Parsons Project. APPP. APP. Now I got a PP. So that's that. Tonight is Delco After Dark. I gotta get a guest. Gotta find someone. So we'll see. Maybe I'll start doing it remotely again. I hate the window thing. I prefer to be in the space with the person. It's like this live energy that you don't get from a Zoom meeting. Plus, we're all sick of Zoom meetings. I'm sick of Zoom meetings. Are you? I don't know why. Are you? I'm sick of Zoom meetings. I don't want them anymore. Maybe next time I will describe what all the doodads are on the side. Plus the chat on the right, which is mostly Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. TikTok hasn't caught up yet. Oh, look at that. I got to fix the TikTok logo. Yeah, it comes up a little weird. There you go. See, it's got... I thought I fixed that. I thought I got a... I thought I had a better logo for that. Yeah, that's a... Uh-oh. It's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted to do. Son of a gun. All right, so let's get rid of that. And add this one, which is much better.
I want to take a guess that that's about the size I want. And I am wrong. All right, try that. That's a little better. It's a little bit bigger, but we'll go with it. That should have been there like that the whole time. The whole time. The whole time. So anyway, that's where's my camera again? I keep forgetting where the camera is. So that's pretty much it. Dog After Dark. Tonight's soda. I don't know what tonight's soda is. So we still have to find that out. Like I said, we don't know what we're drinking when we drink it. So you guys know. We hold it up to the camera, but we do not. So anywho. Catch you tonight, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Let's do the I'll end with a stay tuned.